Nissan truck coming in. Just want to take a look around.
I'm just recording audio of this.
Copy. Yeah, good.
I just saved it to your.
Okay,
click save it.
You know what you're doing, so go right ahead. I push buttons, I get in trouble.
So this is a ditch where?
That's right back behind where the BLM headquarters was, and then their staging. Probably about 30 yards back of it, off the flat. It's right behind it. I mean, if they fired a gun there, everybody there knew it. I mean, it had to be obvious to everybody when they dug that grave. Everybody who
How did
worked
you
there.
find them?
Was used to be, I think he was a lead man or foreman for the Bundys. They both knew where it was.
Are those names okay on here?
I wouldn't put them on yet because I haven't asked them about it. But there, I would say,
I'll just show the video.
yeah, some locals. But
You
I knew where this was, and I knew where the. But once they pulled out of here, I was hoping it would be able to get
see
into
the legs.
Yeah. Yep. And there are more cattle in there with just that one.
Oh, yeah,
Well, we don't know. They didn't finish digging it out. I think that was enough.
Right.
We got 4 out of there. I think
Yeah.
there was 4 that while we were there anyways.
Yeah, they only had the excavator for a little bit of time. There's still some of the ground. BLM shut the land down. The cows had just given birth or were giving birth in the process to their calves for the season. And what happened is when the BLM came in and disturbed them all with their contractors running the cattle out, the calves got separated from their mothers in many cases. And when that happened, is the calves... I'll toss this up.
No, go. No, you can keep
What
talking.
happened is the calves got separated from their mothers, and then either they took the mothers or the calves, and when they pinned them, they put the calves in pins with the water bucket. They had water for them, but it was too tall for them to be able to reach, so they'd die there trying to get the water out because they couldn't get the water. And the mothers were left out alone with no calves to have the milk drawn off of their udders. Is the cows are kind of get a poison. I forgot what it's called. There's a name for it, and that can kill them. So you can see the cows out there wandering around. I've seen them looking for the babies. They can't find them, but the Bundys would go out and pick up the loose calves and try to nurse them back. But they lost a few of them, and a lot of the calves would die out there because they didn't have their mom around to suckle off of, and they just die. And the BLM just let it happen. I mean, like I was telling you about the tortoise nest. They just backed the truck over them.
I saved it to your storage, but it didn't show up on your roll. Is there a different spot?
I don't know.
Gallery? I didn't find that one.
It'll probably show up eventually. If it doesn't, I still got it in.
Yeah, it's funny message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you from New Hampshire?
No, originally I'm from California,
Oh.
and I moved to Connecticut, then to New Hampshire. I've been in New Hampshire, I don't know, 17 or 20 years. It all kind of runs together when you get old. And then here I am, which is amazing. Here I am back out west. I mean, it's kind of ironic, actually. I was trying to get away from some of the insanity going on in California because it really kind of turned nutty in California. And I wanted to raise my family in a more gentle environment, one that didn't quite go as fast and didn't have a lot of the problems that California was having. And here I am, called back here. The irony of this whole thing is amazing.
It really is. And it's such a quiet place. You wouldn't think of all places this as a showdown.
We walk down the street. If we're carrying a rifle or we're dressed up, we have people shake our hands crying. Men, women, the people out here are amazing. I love them. Once it's darn hot and so arid, I might think about moving here because I do love them.
I'll lighten this up in a second.
Yeah.
It's dark
Okay.
because of the shadow, but you're going to see a cow's face in this video. If it wasn't outside like this, you could probably already see it.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to see it.
There it is, right there.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
It's beyond sick.
Yeah, it's disgraceful.